Hey, loan officers that are listening or watching today. I have Rich Bonn, who is the owner of his own mortgage company in the studio today. Rich, before we get started, why should loan officers watch or listen to today's episode?
I think that the real reason that you want to watch is you want to find out what other people are doing, learn from people. Okay, the reason I watch things is because I want to learn from people smarter than me. I'm not going to say that I'm smarter than you. Y'all have probably figured out a lot of things that I haven't figured out. But there might be one nugget today where you can go, gosh, that rich guy, he's got something going, or that Devin guy, he's really smart and he's got great hair, so I need to work with him.
I I love it, Rich. And I know like I talk to you a ton, but one of the things I really like that you're doing with your marketing is doing those TV spots on the news. Could you talk about how that's affected your business and then how you can even find out how to do that in your local area?
Absolutely. So we did a TV spot because we've gone to really be a niche. We work mostly with, what we call in the industry non-QM loans. And we wanted to talk about that. And the TV spot has just helped gain credibility. When people come to our website or when they're Googling, searching for a loan officer, and they see this interview with a local TV personality, all of a sudden it puts me in a position of expertise. And although the blog posts and the videos that we do should also do that, you just get an extra a bit of referential authority because now you've been on the news. And how do you do it? You call your local TV station, see if they have a lifestyle show, and you can work with them. And there is a cost to it, but they will put you on TV if you write them a check.
And just so I love that you're doing that and it's on your landing pages, it's on your website. Like it's a really good way to leverage your multiple facets. With your business, I know you've been working with Tim Davis a lot on like growing through his coaching and everything. What are like the top one or two things that you've done in the past few months to really grow your business?
I think the biggest thing that I've done to grow that we've done, my team has done to grow the business is we have started saying no to say yes. Everybody's like, hey, I'm your VA, FHA, USDA, conventional, this, that, the other thing, commercial, residential, industrial. I do it all specialist. And if you specialize in everything, it's really difficult to be good at anything. We have basically said we are the non-QM lenders. We are the lender, basically. We're the way to get how to get a mortgage when your tax return says no. I mean, that's my website, how to get a mortgage when your tax return says no. And we go out, we teach realtors about these programs. We've just become alternative documentation evangelists. And that's really one of the big things that Tim and I have worked on is getting on message, staying on message, and not being bored with the message.
Yeah, I love that. And I know Tim talking to him personally, like you've really been growing your business, like implementing these different things. Kind of pivoting a little bit, are how are you like finding new agents? How are you staying in front of your current agents? Like, how do you make sure that they're still sending you business and you're providing value to them?
That's a great question. A few things. One is the low hanging fruit is the weekly videos that we do. We shoot a video. Devin can send you a script. I like to make my own scripts, which means I kind of make up the stuff as I'm going along based on what I've read that week. But we shoot a video and we send that video out to our database. The second thing that we do, which I believe is a lot more important, is we're going out. We've worked with the title reps in the area. We go out and we teach classes at title companies. That's introducing us to a lot of realtors. Whenever we have a contract, we speak with the closer, and we find out who they need to introduce us to because they're having a great experience with us. And then we're friends with the realtors we work with. We talk to them a bunch. It's not just, hey, what business do you have for me? What can I do? How can I help you? How can we work together?
Yeah, I love that. And just a couple more questions for the loan officers that are listening. If what book, podcast, or coach would you recommend a new loan officer, even an experienced loan officer, reads or goes to?
Okay. As far as a coach, Tim Davis is amazing if you're looking at how to market, how to create a splash, and how to stay in front of everybody. I think that the best book I've probably read is Extreme Ownership. I love that book because essentially everything comes down to you. We are the CEO. If you don't own your own brokerage, if you're just a loan officer, you're not just a loan officer, you're CEO of Loan Officer Inc. So you are in charge of your marketing, you are in charge of your brand. I don't care if you work at one of these mega giant lenders, you're still in charge of your brand because if you ever leave there and you haven't established your brand, then what have you done? Nothing. What are you taking with you? Nothing. The value of what you've built is nothing. So you need to establish your brand. You need to work on that. That's why I like Tim. That's why I like extreme ownership, because at the end of the day, it all is up to me, and successes and or failures are for me. I just need to make certain that when we screw up, I learn the lesson and continue working forward.
Just one last question. Where's the best place for people to find you online? Like what social media accounts? How can they find you? And yeah.
Social media, I recently found out within the last year that it was called Instagram, not Instacart. Every time I was posting, groceries were showing up. I've got LinkedIn, Facebook, Google My Business. Y'all, if you don't have one of those, you need one of those. Uh, TikTok, YouTube, and then howbuyathomeloans.com, or how to get a mortgage when your tax return says no. Or if you're one of those really old school peeps, you can also pick up the phone and call me. My number is 281-841-1723. I'd love to, spend a few minutes with you, see what I can learn from you.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And on the social media accounts, is it similar? Is it just Rich Bonn, or do you have like a specific username you
Oh
use?
gosh.
It's
It's Rich
probably it's
Bonn
probably
or
I would say just Rich
Bonn or
Bonn.
Rich Dot Bonn or yeah, I have publicity settings. So if you Google my name, Richbonn, you're either going to get me or Glenn Beck's old producer.
Well, Rich, the thing I love about your brand is like you're so easy to notice because of your beard and like everything. So yeah, I think the people will find you. But thanks, Rich, for hopping on. I really appreciate you sharing your insights, and we'll see you guys next week. And thanks again, Rich, for hopping on.
Thank you.